So today we're joined by the gaffer and the medical team. Can you just give us a little bit of an update of what's going on around the squad?
Yeah, so we've been a bit light this week. Other than the illness that struck the club, we've had obviously a few out injured. Leading on from obviously our trip to Portugal we had a couple of months ago, all three lads done really well following that. With Rooney's back, obviously playing, he played the last game, he's back in now, feeling fine. Magri was getting back in, obviously for him being out for a year, it was always, he has to get fit, he can't just be thrown straight in. And he's obviously, as you've seen, been kind of touched in the first team and playing a couple minutes here and there. Took a slight little setback after Slough, took a little knock on the ankle which bruised, swollen a little bit, but that's starting to settle down now. And we're hoping to have him back on the pitch over this next, over this weekend, over this next week. So again, a tiny little setback, but not too much. And then the other one from Portugal was Tommy Wright, and as was the case, we always knew that it wasn't always going to be plain sailing. He'd done really well after Portugal, but trained quite a bit, played a couple of times as we saw, and then kind of fed up again, settled down, fed up again. So we've kind of been up and down with Tommy, but we're in a quite good place now. We had it re-scanned just to double check there's nothing going on, and there isn't. It's all looking good. Surgeon's happy, so we're kind of cracking on again with Tommy, and we'll take it, in our stride and at our own pace, and hopefully be back within this next month or so around the first team. Roscoe had his surgery yesterday. Really good. As you know, Roscoe's got a very high pain threshold, and he's feeling absolutely fine after his surgery. I think he thinks he can walk around already, but we've got to try and put the brakes on him a little bit, because he will just crack on if we don't slow him down. So Jade's been working with Joash this last few days, working on the ankle stability, and you had him and Mags today.
Yeah, I'd had him and Mags today, done a little couple of sessions together and make it a little bit more fun. Doing sort of same things with him and obviously Mags, doing some ankle strengthening and obviously a bit of the lower body as well, the legs and the calves and everything. So Joash again, we'll hopefully get him on the pitch this weekend. He'll be a few weeks away from getting fit. And then we've got Danny Wright, who, as you saw, came off in the last game, early doors. Again, doesn't look overly too bad, swelling wise. But we've had a scan just to double check what's going on, so we're awaiting the results right now. But he's in good spirits. He's just getting a little bit of discomfort in certain positions, so we need to check that out to find out what's going on there. And we have no real time frame at the moment of how long it's going to be, but based on how it's presenting, hopefully it's not going to be too long out.
And to do with all these numbers, has it been a challenge for you guys?
Yeah, I'd say
a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say it's obviously Jade's kind of half in, half at uni, so it's great when she's in, because you can take a couple of players and you have that trust where you can go and do your own thing in the gym, and I know that they're doing what they need to do if I'm out on the pitch with a few of them. So it is challenging. We don't have a big team like pro clubs do with about 30 of them, but we do what we can, and the lads are always class and they always do what we need them to do. Even if we can't always be there with them, we know that they're doing their own thing, either in here or outside of training and work. So
perfect. Thanks, guys.